Hey guys, welcome back to the Micah and Raquel podcast.
We're back.
But you look very handsome.
Well, thank you. You look very wonderful as well.
Thank you.
She's wearing a matching blue set right now, and it looks very pretty.
I love sets.
It's making her eyes pop.
Oh,
you guys can't see it, but it is making her eyes pop.
Thanks, baby.
Yes. We've got a wonderful, nice going away dinner tonight.
Yes, for our friends, Damien and Jade. Very sad,
We're happy, but also
for them.
very sad. Yeah.
They're moving to Colorado, which is legit.
Is what?
I don't know. I was going to say legitness, but also littiness, and I just didn't know what I just said.
Legit.
Which is like legitness because okay, I'm just gonna redo that because
why that was fine.
I don't know.
You're not redoing it. I'm not editing that out. Don't be embarrassed. You know how many times I say something and you're all like
I know, but you always mess up your words.
Okay, so it's okay. Interesting.
Okay, no, but it is legitness that they're leaving to Colorado because I actually have family out in Colorado and we've been meaning to go out there. So it's another reason to go out.
Another reason to go out to Colorado.
Yes.
If anyone's listening from Colorado, shout out to you. Shout out to you in those Aspen Mountains.
I know. I want to go to Aspen. I want to do that thing.
I would love to go have like a nice, I don't know if Aspen does that,
cabin
but like
or
just
something.
Like I'm talking, I want a spa retreat.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds so fire.
Dude, let's do it.
Just like getting massages, relaxing, hot
let's
tubbing.
Do it. Yes.
Facials. Bro, just get out of it.
Let's go. I think that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Maybe for like a Christmas one year.
Yeah.
Shoot, we should do it for next Christmas maybe.
Maybe. You wanted to start today's wonderful episode off with a
recommendation.
A recommendation.
Because I want to like recommend something that I've been loving. Shout out to all the ladies out there. But I've been getting some compliments on these specific leggings.
Really?
Airy leggings. So Micah's sisters, my sister-in-laws, they recommended airy leggings to me and I'm like, yeah, like I've never tried airy. I bought them. They're the most wonderful feeling leggings ever.
And looking.
Yes. So Micah,
I enjoy it.
Because there are, like, I tried the Fabletics leggings and I truthfully didn't like them. They're
I got
very
a pair of
thick.
Fabletics. She didn't like them.
They're very thick, but like, I don't even know how you would describe the cuppage.
Sure.
Yeah. So Aries, like, it does cup
plump?
nice. It plumps and cups very nice.
There you go. That's nice. Good.
So I would recommend it.
And they feel great. I think
and they're not that expensive. I think they're like $30 or something like that.
Crazy.
Which is crazy.
Like,
and it feels like Lululemon. Like I have Lululemon leggings and they feel literally just like them.
Oh,
so
dude,
shout out.
Why go expensive when you go cheap and more comfortable?
That's what I do with my makeup. I buy like mainly drugstore makeup and it looks bomb.
It does look like bomb. Makeup looks bomb right now. Looks so good.
Thanks.
Yes, you look wonderful.
Thanks, you do too.
Thank you.
So what is your recommendation?
Recommendation is remembering how old you are. That's very important. Okay, I went ice skating last night.
Did you say you're older?
What?
Did you say you were older?
No, I'm just trying to say like know your age. Like I'm almost 25. And I should have not been doing half of the tricks I was trying to do last night.
Oh my gosh.
So my recommendation for you guys out there is to remember how old you are because man, my body, I've got like my hip from falling is bruised, bro.
You're fine.
My hand bruised. Like I get it. I'm young. I still understand that I'm young. But I'm not
always
15
say that.
anymore.
No, you always say that you're like, oh, I'm so old.
Dude,
I can't be doing this crap. You're 25. You're not 30, 35.
Added like 10 years to my life.
What?
Okay.
Like at what age would you consider old? Like, hey, my parents are X. This is old. And don't like sugarcoat.
No,
genuinely.
I'm genuinely. I think once you hit like maybe like I don't know. It depends.
I think 50.
I feel like once you probably hit around 50, 55. 55, I think.
55 is like old.
Well, I think 50. Well, it's not. I mean, some people they're like 80, but like
True.
I think 55. I think is you're finally at that spot where you're like, okay, I can apply for what's it called? It's like special housing. Isn't that 55?
Old folks home housing.
I think 55? It is.
Yeah, the golf course is 55 plus.
Yeah, I think maybe
Senior.
that's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so maybe that's 55. I think is technically old, but I feel like.
So my dad's 50.
Wow, he's close. My parents are up there too.
Old.
Well, it's not. We're like it's so old, and like all of our grandparents are like. That is not old.
I know.
You know, they're all offended now. But I feel like, no, I just like, it's important to remember, like, hey, I'm 25.
Yeah.
I'm not 15. I shouldn't be trying to do jump in the air. And
yeah.
then like, you know, and like this recently happened when I went to like on a trip and like we did one of those like, you know, you climb up the trees and then you walk on the little wires and stuff. And it's like, I got to remember, right? I'm not 15, 16 years old anymore.
Yes.
And when I fall, it hurts, you know, like I fell like, dude, this is so funny. I climbed up this thing. I forget what it was even called, but you know, like in Indiana Jones, there's like the wood boards across the mountain, like the bridge. And it's like just wood planks. Yeah. He's walking on it, whatever. And so I go to do this. And apparently I didn't know until later, but the dude who was holding me was not holding me correctly.
No.
And so first off, let me explain. There's no safety net. There's nothing. This dude is literally just holding me.
Where is this?
This was at our staff retreat. No, this was our staff retreat recently. This was, we're talking a couple months ago. Okay? And I'm up on this thing and this dude is like not holding me correctly. Okay. One, there's no safety latch. There's no safety net. Like if this dude lets go, I'm toasted. If for some reason something happens and I fall, I'm toasted.
Got it.
Like there's nothing there.
And you thought it would be okay to still do that and leave me as a widow.
The thing is, like all the other guys are doing it.
Okay, whatever.
So I felt like, you know, for my own masculinity, I needed to go up there and get it done with all the boys, you know?
Okay.
And so like I go up there and like shout out to Nathan Kim. Nathan Kim rocked that, dude.
Really?
He like did so well.
Of course.
Dude, just so skilled. That kid, oh, I love that guy. And he literally can pick up something and do it so quickly.
Yeah. Those people are so
interesting. I like him and I don't like him because of that one fact. He's so good. He's so good.
I was like that too, where like they just, well, kind of you, honestly, too. Like you can pick up anything and like be good at it.
I don't know. Not to Nathan Kim degree. Okay. Nathan Kim degree is just a whole nother level. Yeah. But I'm walking on this thing and of course this dude, it's just like, it's difficult walking and guess what I do?
Fall.
I slip and of course it's wood thing, so one leg goes this way in between the hole, the other one's this way.
Wait, didn't somebody take a couple pictures?
There is literally pictures of me.
I think
and if I have one, I'll put it right here so you guys can see it if you're watching on YouTube. But there's literally a picture of me falling in the background.
No.
And literally it was a whole ordeal because now the dude's like, you got to pull yourself up. I'm like, you want me to pull myself up? He's like, I can't do anything unless you pull yourself up. And so like I'm trying to pull myself up on this like super sharp wire. It was a full fiasco. My leg was all cut up. It was a whole ordeal. And I was like, I am too old for this. I'm not 16 years old.
Oh my gosh.
So again, helpful recommendation for you guys out there. Remember how old you are. Once you're past, you know.
But also there's like the crazy
18,
people.
Don't be doing things like that.
But there's like the crazy like pregnant ladies who do like powerlifting and stuff like that who like defy all odds.
That is crazy.
Have you seen those videos? Yeah. I think I've showed you that.
Dude, like
there's one,
belly bumping.
They're like belly, but there's like a world famous power lifter and she was pregnant and she like all her videos went viral.
Dude, that baby's coming out strong.
Yeah.
You just know it.
Yeah.
You just already know like that baby's gonna come out
tight. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like gonna have all these muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy. Would you like to introduce our segment? This one's fun.
Yes, this is a fun one because today, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about introvert versus extrovert.
Okay, before we get into it, which do you think that we are?
That's a good question.
Comment down below.
Right now. We're going to wait 5 seconds, but we're curious what you know, what do you think? Do you think Raquel's introvert, extrovert? Do you think I'm introvert or extrovert?
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Happy
1.
New
Happy
Year.
New Year. All right. Okay. So let's move on.
But long story short, Mike is the extrovert.
I'm the extrovert.
He's the big extrovert. I'm more of an introvert. Mm-hmm. Lately, it's been very introverted, but we're going to chat everything and anything.
Introvert, extrovert.
Yes. And different personalities in marriage.
I think a great way to start off this conversation is talking about our childhood.
Okay.
Our past.
Yes. Okay.
Maybe situations, experiences. I
love that.
Where like, I don't know. Maybe you had an introvert moment.
Okay. So as a background, I would now consider myself an introvert again, but there was
wait. I would now consider myself an introvert again?
Yes. Well, let me explain.
Was there a time when you didn't think so?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Basically, I'll tell you the timeline. So from birth until about 13 years old, I was mortified to speak to people, like genuinely scared to speak to people. And then once I hit 13, I was very outgoing until recently. So from like 13 to around 23, 10-year extrovert period.
Wow.
I was very social, whatever. And now I'm just more introverted. But growing up, I was very, very scared of speaking to people, talking to people, public speaking, just anything. I was just very, very fearful. And one story that kind of sticks out to me is I was going to Blockbuster with my family. Shout out Blockbuster. It's now not a thing, but
actually, I think there's one.
No,
I think I maybe I'm crazy, but I swear there's like there's still one Blockbuster in this world.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
I don't know. For some reason, I thought
Google
I saw it, like the last.
Okay, Google it.
Okay, I'll Google it.
But basically, there was this thing where if you were to you were to rent a movie, right? When you were done watching your movie, you'd come back and on this little ledge would put your movie and you would say movie pass. I don't know why you would say movie pass, but like that's just what you would say. And they would acknowledge you and then take the movie and put it back to be sorted. This was like one of the first like instances where I would have to talk to somebody that I didn't know who they were and like have to make sure they acknowledged me and the whole thing. I remember being so terrified. My mom's like, hey, go like run in the store and go like drop off the movies. And I'm like, I can't do that.
It was a little thing, right?
Yes. And I was like, I can't do that. Like, I can't do that. That's terrifying. And they're like, go. Like, you literally just say movie pass and like make sure they see you and you're good.
That's so funny.
And I remember being so terrified and I literally just like put it up. I was like, movie pass. And then just ran out.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I just like ran out of the store.
You didn't scan nothing?
No, I mean, I would just like put it there and then I would just like ran out.
Oh, you didn't grab another one?
No.
Okay,
no.
Back.
But you like had to make sure that like they saw you. Yes, like, hey, I'm bringing it back. But I just remember being so scared.
That is hilarious.
I know. I was just a scared little girl.
Oh my gosh. Which I just did Google and there is one more.
No way.
One more in Bend, Oregon.
No way.
One more Blockbuster available.
That's insane.
Or open, I should say. Yeah.
Really?
Interesting. Yep.
I wonder why they would do that.
Yeah, but they went bankrupt. It says they went bankrupt in 2010. They filed for bankruptcy. So
but
there's
Netflix
still
got big.
One more.
Dang, that's crazy.
Interesting.
I stand corrected. I know. I stand corrected.
But
what about you? How were you always extroverted? Were you pretty much?
You know what's interesting? I was actually thinking about this. Is that like I've pretty much my whole life been super extroverted, but I also struggled with a lot of anxiety as a child.
Yes.
That was not really classified yet as anxiety. Like that wasn't like mental
anxiety
health
was not a thing when
really
we were little,
thing.
Which is so crazy to think about.
Yeah. So like. Yeah, I definitely like again. I was very extroverted, but I had a lot of anxiety speaking and a lot of anxiety like doing just like playing sports and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, like you know, when I think of like me being extroverted, just like screams extrovert.
Yeah,
is my play era.
You're
like
the musical. I
me,
married a musical theater kid, guys.
Dude, guys.
Yeah.
Like literally like, and that's why I think it's so cool. Like, yeah, I feel like the Lord has used me in so many different ways to connect with people.
Yes.
One, because I'm extroverted, but also because I've literally been
the theater kid.
I'm the gamer. I'm the jock. Like literally, I went to super.
You were a very well-rounded individual.
I've been able to, yeah. It's at least I feel so.
You're like, yeah, I'm actually the best.
Yeah, I'm like the best in the world. The best.
I'm the best.
I'm the best. Those who know.
Where's
who
that
know.
from?
Nacho Libre.
Okay,
I already spoiled it. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I was about to say those who know.
It's the best.
It's the best.
So
the Lord's chips.
The Lord's chips.
The Lord's chips.
Oh, we need to rewatch that.
You know what? Actually, I'm so sorry. Real quick. Totally tangent. But I saw a funny video recently.
What?
And it was all like this dude, and they were like talking to one another in the middle of the, like on a walk, and they're like making fun of orphans in quotations.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, it's like you hear the Nacho Libre like theme music, and then it's all of them in like their little masks on the top of the hill, and they're looking at him. And then they're just all like, and then they'll, yeah, exactly. And they'll start running towards them. And they're just like clotheslining them and like beating up these two dudes. And then they're all like, the last part, they're like, they say something like, don't make fun of the orphans or something like that. And then literally the last scene is like Nacho getting up on the ropes.
Gosh, I love this movie.
He's standing on like this little ledge. And then he just goes, you know, he does this little eagle spread thing.
Yeah.
And they're all going, Nacho, Nacho. I was just getting up like this.
Dude, I love that movie.
Dives right at the camera.
I love that movie so much.
It's so good.
Eagle powers.
Yes.
Come to me.
So anyways,
oh my gosh.
That was a little tangent. But yeah, I went, you know, I did a bunch of different plays, and my parents like really wanted us, like we were acting super young too. Like some of my siblings were in different movies. Like my sister was a baby in Matilda.
Yeah.
You know, my mom and my sister were also on Nanny, like The Nanny back in the day. Like we did, you know, Southern California.
Yeah.
You know,
auditioned for Kids Bop.
I did audition for Kids Bop.
He auditioned for Kids Bop.
And I sang Baby by Justin Bieber for Kids Bop.
So cute.
Fun fact, everyone. And I've
Cute.
tried so many times. They shut down the Kids Bop website, but there was a time when it was on there.
To like recover it.
Yeah, I wanted to find it just because it was so good. Like, it was just like such a memorable moment.
It was so good.
Well, they're like good. And it was like, you know how funny that would be to watch back now?
Oh, you would have killed it. You would have killed it, honestly.
I had my hat, like, not even forward, my flat bill hat
slightly to the side.
To the side, because the early 2000s, man. Dude. Okay, but anyways, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so
I did
cute.
plays and I did, different things. And one particular play that I did was called Bubba's Good Time Gospel Shake.
Wait, what?
Bubba's Good Time Gospel Shake.
This is a TV show?
No, this was a play I did, and I was Bubba.
Wait, is this the one that you were in foster care?
No, I was in a movie. And I was like, my name was Chemo, and it was like it was like a foster care movie, and I was foster cared. Yeah. I wish I could find that one too. That was a good one too.
The whole thing with that was like he had to curse in the movie.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was crazy.
Because he was like supposed to be a troubled
I was supposed to be a troubled youth. So like I was like couldn't do the monkey bars.
Not Micah.
I couldn't do the monkey bars and I literally started like they were like, we need you to start cursing. And I'm looking at my mom like, I'm about to get soap in my mouth. I can't say these things. But of course my mom was like,
and
no,
it was
it's
legit
okay.
like cuss words?
It was like, like stupid, crap, shut up.
Oh, okay.
Like
wait, I thought you meant like it was actual cussing.
Well, at the time,
I was like, geez.
as a young
oh my
child,
gosh, wait, that's so funny. Okay.
As a young child, if I was to say those words, soap in my mouth,
yeah,
man.
crap was a bad word.
Like I would get spanked or something. So like I remember like being terrified, and then my mom kind of gave me the go ahead. Like you go ahead, you can say it for the movie, whatever, but recognize this is not okay. You know what I think? Oh man, I let it go.
Crap.
It's like I literally was like, and calling my foster brother, like the person that I was supposed to be like living with. I don't know what they would call that. I was like, "You're so stupid. I hate you. Shut up!" Like the full thing. I was just letting it go, bro.
Just go off,
dude. I was going off. But I remember watching the premiere. But yeah. So, anyways, I definitely like. I don't know how to say. I wouldn't say movie star.
No.
But definitely like.
I was joking.
I enjoyed the attention.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I really, as an extrovert, I enjoy the attention, and I'm a middle child.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it. And so like being in these different plays and being in these different movies and these different things like was awesome for me.
I love it.
But I had anxiety, stage fright, stuff like that.
But I did have anxiety.
But yeah, those are some definitely.
I feel like I had anxiety. Well, yeah, anxiety, just fear. It's just fear.
Yeah, it's a lot of fear.
I was like scared to go down like water slides for like the longest time.
Oh my gosh. Can I expose myself for a second?
Sure.
I want to expose something that like, this is like, nah, maybe I
No,
should.
do it. Let me hear.
I was going to talk about my phobia as a child.
Wait, which one?
You know which one. When I had to go to therapy and stuff for.
This is so funny.
I don't know if I should expose this one.
This is really funny.
This is crazy. This is like literally like I'm talking like this is like only really close friends know this. I know.
But okay, share it quickly because our segment is like really good.
Yes. Okay. We should go quickly through this. Okay. Now, or should I just save it? Should I leave it on the edge? I'm gonna hype it up this whole thing.
All right, yeah. We'll save it towards next episode because it's so good.
Maybe next episode. It is just like I had a crazy phobia.
You had a crazy phobia.
I had to literally go to therapy like multiple times a week, and it crippled me. Like for many things, and it's the craziest thing you would never believe. And
it's so funny.
I can't believe this was a real thing. I had a genuine fear of this thing, and you know what? We'll have to talk about it another time. Because I want to hype it up, and you feel so like, wow, what is it? What is it?
It's so good.
And maybe if you see me in my normal life,
see him in person, please just ask him.
Maybe I'll talk to you about it. But
it's so good.
It's great. It is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's good. So yeah, with you being extroverted, me being more introverted, there comes not contention, but just like differences in the way that our personalities are, the way that we operate, the way that we have energy some days and don't have energy.
Just being married.
How
our marriage flows and you know, with being extroverted and introverted.
Yes, for sure. So for example, church.
Ooh.
We go to church often. Micah works at our church.
Yep.
And so that for me is my social event of the month.
It really is like that.
Or like every week, but like, you know what I mean?
Yes. It is just as an introvert for you.
That's like my marathon.
Yes.
It really is. So like
you have to put a lot of energy out.
I have to prep myself. So every single week, like I have to really prep myself. Hey, say hi to people, talk with people. It's okay. Yeah. But then when like church is over, I have to rest. Like I have to rest. Like minimum nap time, my YouTube time, my rest time.
Which we'll get into it. I know that's on our list. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But definitely like particularly, right, on a Sunday, okay? Raquel comes for third service.
Yes.
Or sometimes we go to second and then she serves and the little toddlers for third service. But you come and then as soon as church is over,
I want to get out.
She's done.
I'm done.
And it's not like she's like, I don't want to talk to anyone. It's not like that. It's like she's just
I genuinely love all our friends at church, but I'm like, I'm trying to get to lunch. Like I'm hungry.
She's had her extrovert time.
I've had my time. I've said hi to people.
She's tired. Yeah.
I'm tired. I wanna go. Yeah. And Mike, on the other hand, this is where church has just started. So this is when the service starts for him.
It's so funny.
And you want to talk to literally the entire congregation.
Yeah. I talk to all of our friends. I talk about their life. We're having very engaging conversations.
Yes. New people.
Oh my goodness. No way. Do you like work? You in school?
So great.
Like, what do you do?
This is like how you should behave. This is how you should behave.
You know, it's a mixture of both. Yeah. You know, it's a mixture of both. Like I think there's pauses. Like Raquel is very, very good. I like the personal,
intimate,
deep,
one-on-ones. I'm so about it.
And I'm like, let's get a whole 3 or 4 guys, 6 guys together.
Yeah,
and
let's mix friends. And I'm like, why should we mix friends?
You know, it's
like,
so funny.
Let's keep them in their separate categories.
100%. So you want to get to lunch.
I want to get to lunch. I want to rest. But it's good. It's a good balance.
It is a good balance. And I think that kind of carries into the next thing I have on here, which is just that personally, Raquel, while I talk and Raquel's ready to go, she wants to go take her time to rest. Something that has been positive within our marriage is that I need to rest more.
Yeah.
It's something that I think I forget being so extroverted is I probably should rest for a little bit.
Yeah.
And take a break.
It's so funny.
And that's so nice that Raquel, because she is more introverted, like we're saying, she needs to go take some time away. That it very much is where I'm like, okay, you're right, let's go do that. And I love it because it's we go watch movies, we go cuddle in bed, we just have dinner, just the two of us, things like that I think are just awesome. Yeah. And there's such positives to,
I agree.
There's just a positive to being me extrovert and you're introverted.
Yeah, because one of my friends too, that's one thing that she kind of struggles with is just the idea of resting. And she always has to, or tends to just be doing something or hanging out with this person or go and pouring into people. And I remember it's just so funny, just praying for her and stuff like that, because that is so the opposite of what I need prayer for. You know what I mean? I'm like, she's like, I need a rest. And I'm like, just rest. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Right.
But whereas me, I have to actively be praying for her to go and talk to people, to go and hang out with people, prioritize friendships. And that's something that you help me with as far as hey, we should make plans with this couple this weekend,
for sure.
So I think that's a positive for sure.
Or even sometimes in our relationship, right? I encourage Raquel, right? On the same way, the positive side where Raquel helps me go and rest. Sometimes I have to encourage Raquel, hey, no, today we're going to spend a little extra time, go chat, go mingle. I know you want to go to lunch. I know you want to do these different things, but go talk to people a little bit.
Yeah. And those are always those times are always very blessed, going to talk to people. But we definitely have to balance out date nights. So for example, my ideal date is coming home, either making or ordering dinner, watching a movie, cuddling, done.
She's done.
That is so perfect for me.
Right.
I could do that every single night for the rest of my life.
Right.
Whereas Micah, your ideal date night is
go out.
Let's go bowling. Let's go
Disney.
Game night. Let's go to Disney. Let's do this. Let's do this. Doing an activity is super important to you. Golfing, whatever it is.
Yeah. I just got to get out of the house and go do something.
Yes.
Got to get out of the house.
Yeah.
And I think Yeah, and it's so like what we do because of that. It's important because Raquel's what she's looking for and needs is just as important as what I'm looking for and what I need. So we have to find balance in it.
Yeah.
Where it's like maybe this week we are going to stay home. We're going to DoorDash some food.
Yeah.
We're going to watch a good movie and cuddle.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the next week we're going to hang out with our friends. We're going to double date, or maybe it's like we're going to schedule to go to Disneyland for some reason. You know, we just have to find that balance.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's again both being different in the extrovert and introvert.
I think me working from home though definitely like encourages me to go out more.
For sure.
Excuse me, just because I'm like, hey, I'm alone all day, every day, 5 days a week.
Right.
I actually need to go out tonight.
Right.
and do something.
And I think and there's a real conversation too that I also think it also hurts you a little bit, right? Like we definitely talk about that where sometimes like being alone all the time, you get comfortable.
Oh, it encourages me to be like content by myself.
No, I was more saying like I think that like it can also hurt you to be alone all the time by yourself at home. You know what I mean? Where like it makes you like feel like, well, I am content just being myself. So I don't necessarily need to go do something.
Yeah,
or to go
like
hang out with people.
I'm very comfortable with like being alone all the time.
Right.
So like for me to go out, that is like extra energy for me to go out. So like for example, last night Micah went to like an ice skating night with our church, and then I went to my friend's birthday party, which was super fun. But it was like a game night, and so I don't know, there was just a lot of people, whatever, that we were just like chatting and hanging out with. And it was all people I didn't know too.
Oh, I know. So it definitely makes it hard
But
for
honestly, I was going to tell you, I did like a really good job of like making friends.
Good,
and like,
good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. But
yeah, Gal and I have been having a lot more discussion about her trying to be a little bit more just social.
Yes, I know.
Because it's hard. I mean, again, part of it is like...
I'm good at it. I'm not like an awkward...
No, definitely not.
Sometimes I'm awkward, but like, not really. Like, I can talk to people. And like, I think that I'm a catch. Like, I think I'm fun to hang out with.
I think you're very fun to hang out with.
Fun to talk to.
I agree.
I'm not like a weirdo.
No, you're definitely not. I just don't think you always put yourself... You don't give people that opportunity to see that.
Yes.
Because you don't go and you don't like, you're not always going out of your way. Like as an extrovert, dude, like I was telling you today, I'm trying, like I see the same guy at the gym every day.
Yeah,
I'm
my
gonna go like,
gosh.
oh, I'm gonna introduce myself.
He's
and hang
like,
out.
oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna start making friends at the gym. And I'm like,
and she's all like,
what? Why would you do that?
Why?
I was like, why? Like, why would you do that?
Because I see them every
You're
day.
Like, oh, I see him all the time. I thought I'd go ahead and go say hi. I'm like, okay, like that's fine. You can do that.
Totally. And so it's like, it's one of those things where like I go out of my way to make those things.
Yes,
and
he goes out of my way. Whereas if I see people I know, I go out of my way not to run into them.
You go. Oh
it's so weird. I don't know why I do this, but like if I see literally my friend, like unless they're like my best friend, like I'll go and say hi to them, obviously.
Right.
But even like our good friends, if we like see them out, I'm just like,
yeah.
Let's not.
Which you know what's so funny? Well, you know what I'm doing? Oh, yo, what up? Literally, it's so funny.
He will like cross the street, almost get hit by a car, literally just to say like hi to our friends that we saw maybe 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, literally.
But I don't know why, and it's not like I don't obviously love our friends, but it's just like, I know. I have to go talk to them again.
Which is very interesting because when we started dating, Raquel was very extroverted.
I don't know what the science is behind that. I was super extroverted. I think it was just a season of life that I was like super into new people. I loved new people.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Super extroverted, and like we would do all these different things, and you know, and now it's changed. And not to say that that's bad. I think it's definitely become
I
healthy.
don't know. I think it's like just work and stuff.
Yeah, I think part of that is what it is. You working home alone has, I think, really translated to you being, because even when you were in college, you were a little more extroverted. You're starting to get introverted, but not as degree as to where I feel you are now. And so I think that it's like, you know, just you being home, working alone, you've started to become more content with things. And so now it's you having to push yourself to go be more extroverted. Yeah. You know, and at the same time, me having to push myself to be a little more introverted.
Yes.
You know
the main thing is like energy. So for extroverts, like you guys get energy from being with people.
Yes.
Whereas introverts, we get drained of all of our energy. Right. So last night going to the thing, it was super fun. But at the end, I come home and Mike is there and I'm like, I literally am just like, I need to rest. Like I really need to rest. And I'm like, hey, I can't even talk to you right now. I really just need to like be by myself on my phone.
Dude, she's like, can you please put on my YouTube videos?
It's like, can you turn on my YouTube videos and go in the next room?
Yeah, she's don't go in the next room. Which like sometimes it happens. Like literally we'll be driving and Raquel like needs to unwind. Yeah. And this is like this has become like like part of our marriage. Like this is how, like, and I know this about her, and it's like, and I love it. It's not like this is a negative thing at all. But like we'll be driving, and like she'll let me know. Like that's something I asked her. Is like, you need to communicate with me when you do need the unwind time, because like if I'm trying to chat with you, I'm trying to hang with you, and all of a sudden you're on your phone the whole time, I'm gonna feel disrespected. Yeah. And so just being like, let me know that you need to unwind.
Hey, I need my.
And she'll do this. Time. Ready? She'll crank the seat back, lay there like this, and watch her TikToks. And that's great. Like maybe it's a 20-30 minute drive to wherever we're going, and she needs that 20-30 minutes to like to restore the energy.
Recoup. Even like when we're going somewhere, like I need to prep before. Like I need to just chill, not talk to anyone, so that when I do arrive, that's I'm present, I'm here, I'm ready to talk. Let's go.
Yeah. And I think that's something like even it's something I'm learning even in this season of, you know, with again us now being married and like, you know, Raquel being introverted, is that like there are a lot of things that I get invited to, or a lot of things that I want to do. I want to go hang out with this person, I want to sing, but recognizing the importance of spending quality time with my wife. In general, that should be a big thing for marriage, is you spending quality time with your wife, dating your wife consistently, regardless.
Yes,
you know, that's very, very important. But also being someone who's extroverted, right? It's like I want to go do this thing. Like these couples want us to come and hang out with them, or like we want to, you know, go. I don't know. I want to go do this different event outside with Raquel, recognizing that my wife is introverted and being like, okay, well, in that case, maybe like we're saying, can do this thing this week, but next week we're just going to spend the two of us together just alone. Also, it's very important to recognize that distinction. And again, being extrovert, I have had to learn to like, okay, I need to put my wife's desire, like knowing her, I need to put her desires and things and how she is before.
Yeah. I think also the big thing is like planning your weekends out. So like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe that's having 2 social things, 1 rest day where it's just you two.
For sure.
But also like it's so nice having friends to where you like as an introvert, it doesn't feel draining. Like you can just chill. And still have your friends there. I think that that's something that's a super nice. Big blessing to have like low lift friends. You know what I mean?
Have them over. We literally just chill, chat, maybe watch something.
Watch movie, watch YouTube videos.
We were just hanging out with
I love friends like that.
We were just hanging out with Caleb and Tegan. They're some of those couple that we do that with. And literally like I think we ended up watching like comedy shorts or something.
I think I don't even know. We watch a lot.
We just we'll just sit on their couch and we'll just like hang out. We'll have dinner. Like literally it's not even like sometimes we don't even make dinner. Like I think this last time I picked up Panda Express and you had Chipotle. And we all ate it together. And then we just like sat down and chatted.
I love friends like that where it's not chill. Like effort. It's just comfy. It's like family almost.
Right. But I will to challenge that, also say sometimes having like going on your way, making the effort is important.
Yes, that is true. And that's something while you were gone, I was writing deeper 2024 goals. I know January is like coming to a close, but I wanted to make tangible goals. And one of them was planning something with a friend 1 day a week.
Oh, that's good.
I thought that was good because one of my goals is developing friendships.
That's good. I love that.
Yes, because I have friends that I need to like develop kind of what you're saying, like the deeper part of like the friendship that takes like to where they can become those low lift friends, you know, but always like the beginning part, it takes time and whatever. So
it's like dating.
It's like dating.
You go kind of crazy out in the beginning. Like you date a lot, you spend time together, you try to do everything.
Go out to dinners, get ready.
And then but I just want a friend that I can like it gets easier.
No makeup, you can just chill. Just come over. Okay, guys, we are going to be taking a BuzzFeed quiz. And explaining if we're an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert was one of them. I don't even know what an ambivert is.
I think it's a mix. Right?
I might be an ambivert.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We're going to find out right now.
We're going to find out.
Okay, so we'll start with Raquel first. I'm going to read her these different things, and then we'll see how she responds to it, okay? You arrive at a house party, but no one you know is there. What do you do? Okay, first one. Grab a drink and go and join a conversation. New friends aren't...
I just got chills. That freaks me out.
All right, we're not doing that one. Try to make yourself invisible by standing in the corner and staring at your phone.
No.
Loiter near the snack table and hope someone starts up a conversation. Hold on. Go and hide in the toilet and text your friend telling them to get there urgently.
Ooh, or that one.
See if you can find a host and introduce yourself. It's only polite. And then, get out of there and try again later.
Snack.
loiter on the snack table and hope someone
because
starts
you know
going.
what? You know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be stress eating. That literally happened last night. I was
so
just
funny.
like fully eating the salami, and then guess what? Somebody else comes up, and I start a conversation with them.
There you go.
So it's great. Okay, that one.
You're at a karaoke bar and everyone is insisting it's your turn to sing.
Oh, this gives
What do you
me
do?
so much freaking stress, dude.
Oh my God, it's so
because
funny.
if I'm singing alone at home, like this is so fun, but in front of people, like the performance thing freaks me out. So what are the answers?
Flat out refuse. You're not going to get peer pressured into leaving your comfort zone.
I agree that.
Get them to put on your favorite song and get straight up there. It's your time to shine. Agree to do it, but only if a couple of friends do it with you.
True.
Make an excuse by saying you're going to get a drink, but maybe you'll do it later. Karaoke bars are the worst. You would never be there in the first place.
I'd probably do the drink thing. Like pass on it now, but like be open
maybe
to
later.
it. Yeah, maybe later.
Make an excuse by saying you're going to get a drink. Okay. How do you feel when making small talk? A bit awkward, but I cope fine. It's a part of life. Always extremely conscious of what the other person thinks of me. Great. It's always fun to get to know new people. I always feel a little pointless, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yes.
It's okay, but I prefer to listen than talk to myself.
The second to last one.
It's
Bit
always
pointless,
fine.
but it's all good.
Your phone rings, but you don't recognize the number. What do? Pick it up, obviously. It might be important.
No.
Quickly Google the number to try and find out who it could be.
No, too much
effort. Let it
effort.
ring out. There's no way you're speaking to some stranger.
I agree.
Pick up, but only if you aren't doing anything. Throw your phone into a river and migrate to Peru.
No, I wouldn't answer because there's like lots of spam and stuff.
So let it ring because it could be a stranger. Okay. And then what about if it's a friend calling? Still don't pick up, but you'll text back saying
I pick up.
Pick up straight away, of course. Pick up, but reluctantly because because talking on the phone sucks.
No, I'd pick up.
Pick up straight away. Okay.
Okay.
Finish the last ones, and then
I'm gonna fill the rest of the questions out on my own, and then we'll see what I end up getting.
Okay. And
results
the
are.
results are in. You got mild introvert.
Okay, I would say that's accurate.
Okay.
I would say that's accurate.
Let me read it to you. You're an introvert, but not to the point like you. Goodness gracious, one more time. But not to the point that you like to always be alone. And
Oh my God. Not to the point where you like.
All right. But not to the point where you like to always be alone and constantly let down your friends.
Yes.
You know the value of good book. You know the value of a God book.
God book?
I don't know. I think they meant to say good, but there's a spelling error.
Okay.
You know the value of a good book or really great film, and your time by yourself is very important. But that doesn't mean you won't occasionally go along for drinks after work or on the odd night out when you fancy it. Still, you're more of a listener than a speaker.
Maybe this was made in England or something.
Yeah, no.
Who says fancy?
Fancy.
I fancy you.
And you're much happier being on the outside of a conversation, looking in, than being the center of attention.
I love it.
Interesting. Okay.
I would say that's very accurate.
You think that's accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Should I do it?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask you from this same quiz different questions that are on here.
Okay, so should I answer the other ones? Oh no, you just ask me them and then I'll go ahead and I'll answer the ones we did.
Okay, ready?
Go for it.
Your colleagues are having a lighthearted conversation around the table at a pub. You are leading the conversation and probably making people laugh in the process.
Okay.
Chipping in with jokes quite often and taking control of the conversation when you can. Talking when you feel comfortable, but mostly listening from the fringes. Listening and feeling a bit awkward, but not feeling confident enough to talk much. At home watching Netflix.
I'm sorry, read the first one.
Leading the conversation, probably making people laugh in the process.
And the second one.
Chipping in with jokes quite often and taking control of the conversation when you can.
Oh,
probably this is. I mean, okay, I don't want to answer for you.
I would be leading the conversation, but I feel like I'm getting good at being a good listener. So I'd probably throw in a
second one.
Yeah, second one.
Okay. Do you like being alone? I love it. I prefer it to being with people. No, I absolutely hate it. Mm-hmm. I need my alone time sometimes, but too much gets me down. Yeah, I enjoy both being alone and being around people.
No, I definitely like, even when I don't like being alone, and if I'm like alone, let's say at home, I'm playing video games, talking to like Caleb or someone.
Okay, so no, I absolutely hate it.
I don't like being alone.
Okay, this one's a really good one.
Oh boy.
You've got big plans for Saturday night, but they get canceled. How do you feel?
Oh man.
Meh. You weren't really that bothered about going out anyway. Gutted. You were really looking forward to a big night and seeing all your friends. Actually pretty relieved. Those kind of things can be quite stressful, even if they do turn out fun. happy because you were planning on bailing anyway.
No, I'd be messed up. I'd be like,
I know,
oh,
dude,
man.
this is so funny because when this happens, like not frequently, but like it happens.
Yeah.
And I get like stoked.
Like, for example, this is a great example. We're supposed to be going to Disneyland tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
it's raining, bro. Disney's canceled. We don't get to hang out with people.
I'm stoked.
I know, he's so bummed out.
We're still gonna hang out. I think our friends are just gonna come over
potentially.
But like, I literally am just like, dude.
He's like, dude,
I was stoked to go
so
to
excited.
Disneyland. But see all those people, be around our friends. Like,
I know.
And this is. And I'm
so excited.
I'm trying to introduce some friends to our other friends. So it's just gonna be like this full fiesta, and it's getting canceled.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll still have fun though. Okay. Do you have more than one version of yourself? Yes, I'm a lot more shy and reserved around colleagues and people I don't know. I act differently around different groups of friends, but I'm essentially the same person all the time. No, not at all. I'm just being me.
Interesting.
I would say no, right? For you? You're pretty much like yourself.
I feel like I'm myself.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more myself than in every group setting.
Okay. Now this will be our last one.
Okay.
How do you like to spend your weeknights? At home relaxing, watching TV, on the internet? I like to go out and see people once and twice a week whenever I can. I like to make plans. I like to make plans as much as possible. Being alone is boring. I go along with most plans because of my crippling FOMO. It totally depends on how I feel. Some weeks I can be really busy. Others I just want to chill.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like this is an interesting question because I feel like in marriage now, it's like I come home from work and it's like, I just want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
You know? And so read the first one again.
I think, okay, I like to go out and see people once or twice a week when I can.
On a weekday?
I like to make plans as much as possible. Or at home relaxing.
I don't know. That's kind of
1 to 2.
Yeah, maybe just 1 or 2. Because to be honest, I mean, if I wasn't married, I'd probably be like trying to spend every day doing something with someone. You know what I mean? But because of the fact that I'm married, I would rather come hang out with you at home. Yeah. And I know you're gonna be home after a long day of work.
That's true.
I'd rather come hang out with you.
Okay.
Let me.
Okay, so Mike is gonna fill out the other questions, and we'll see what he got. Okay, ready?
And I am.
You got.
Hold on, Gryffindor.
No, you got strong extrovert.
Oh, that was
you
no
are
surprise.
100% an extrovert. You
No
enjoy
surprise.
being the center of attention and leading conversations, and you get bummed out when you spend too much time alone. You're at your happiest when you're surrounded by mates in a good space where you can chat and maybe sing and dance a little bit. You're also confident leading projects at work and aren't afraid to make sure your voice is heard, especially when you know you have a good point to make. You spend life being the life of the party, and people love you for it. I love that. That's very
good.
true.
I think that's true too. I feel as though I'm that exact way.
Life of the party, baby.
Life of the party. Why need the party when I'm here? Just kidding.
But guys, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode, Introvert Extrovert Edition.
Introvert Extrovert. Yes.
Yes. Shout out my introverts.
Yes. Shout out my extroverts. Come on. Party all the way. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening on audio, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Micah Raquel. I thought that was like very soothing. Like I feel like a radio host there, like late night radio host.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you
for listening.
Thank you
to this wonderful podcast. But yeah, guys, leave us a 5-star review.
But yeah, guys,
blowing off. You're like, whoa, my ears. But yeah, guys, we'd appreciate if you guys leave us a 5-star review.
Yes, leave us a review, like and comment.
Well, that's on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and like the video, subscribe,
obviously, duh,
and comment.
We remember at the beginning we had them comment what they guessed us.
Oh, you're right.
So we'll read your comments and see if you're right.
Yeah, let's see if you're right. But also, I guess if you're at the end now, so let's give us something new. Why don't we do like I don't know, if you got an introvert or extrovert moment. Yeah, you have a moment. We'd love to read it and respond back to you. So let us know about your little extrovert introvert moment. But yeah, guys, we're so thankful again for you guys tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Bye, guys. Deuces. Well, hey guys, welcome back to the Micah Raquel podcast. That was good. I've actually yet to say Micah Raquel podcast. Yeah. But this is the Micah Raquel podcast. It is. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and you look very nice. Wait, let me redo.